Hey everybody, this is your girl Queen Karma coming to you with your weekly vibe for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for my returning viewers. Thank you for my new viewers. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And this is all placed with Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, take what resonate, leave what does not. I'm going to take. I'm going to do things a little different. I'm going to have an affirmation card for you guys, and then just 3 cards for tarot, and then the spirit message to end it out. Okay, I do apologize for my tardiness. I've been dealing with a bad migraine for a few days, and today it is not as bad as it was, so here I am. Alright, so we're going to start with Cancer. Okay, so we're going to be starting with Cancer 1 minute in. Okay, and we're going to get that affirmation for Cancer. What affirmation do you have for Cancer? Alright. We have brave heart. I have the courage and bravery to face my fears and take risks. I trust in my abilities and know that I can handle any challenge that comes my way. I am strong and capable. Alright, Cancer. You're going to be very brave. You're going to be, taking risks this week. Okay? You're going to be just stepping into your power and knowing that you have the ability to take care of the things that are coming your way, okay? Or overcome the things that are coming your way. So let's see. What is the weekly vibe for Cancer? 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 We have the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Cups. Cancer. Okay. So, Cancer, you're going to have an increase in your finances. It's going to be an opportunity that's going to come your way that's going to create a bright future for you. Okay, something that you've been working towards for some of you. Okay, maybe a new job or a new opportunity, but it's a financial opportunity for you that's going to be coming this week. Okay, you guys might get a lump sum of money for some of you. Now, with the 7 of Swords, some of you may have a desired result that how you want something to go. Just be careful. Okay? Be very careful. Some of you may not know which way that you should go in regards to a decision that you need to make, because the Swords is a mental, so it's like a decision, It's some things that you feel like you don't know about a situation. This may be a job, this may be a relationship, this a friendship. It's just you feel like something is going on and you just can't put your finger on it this week. For some of you, if you do come into some type of windfall of money or something like that, keep it to yourself. That's what I'm saying. Keep it to yourself. Okay. Some of you may be reaching a turning point in a connection or in a situation. Okay. This week. Now, for the King of Cups, this is you guys' energy, water energy, okay? So you guys are going to be very compassionate this week. You're going to have a strong intuition in regards to what's going on around you, okay? So it's like something's going to happen. You're not... Nobody needs to tell you anything. You already know what's going on. That's how tapped in you're going to be this week. for some of you. Okay, Cancer? Yeah, it's going to be all about communication. Like, you're going to have that verbal and nonverbal communication down packed this week. Okay, you're going to be catching on to every little thing, no matter how subtle it is. You're going to be catching on to everything. All right, Cancer. Confirmation. Okay. Now, let's get a spirit message for Cancer. What spirit message do you have for Cancer? What spirit message do you have for Cancer? What spirit message do you have for Cancer? Okay. We see that you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you have been patiently waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. Okay, Cancer? So your Heavenly Father and your Spirit guides are looking out for you, and they are making sure things are working out for you. Okay, Cancer? Alright, so we are moving on 6 minutes and 30 seconds into Scorpio. Okay, so let's see. What affirmation do you have for Scorpio for this week? What affirmation do you have for Scorpio for this week? What affirmation do you have for Scorpio for this week? Okay. What affirmation do you have for Scorpio for this week? Okay, letting go. I lovingly release any relationships or experiences from the past that no longer align with my highest good. I embrace challenges as chances to grow and learn. Instead of becoming discouraged, I get even more determined to achieve my goals. Setbacks only make me stronger and more motivated. I use them as fuel to keep moving forward in pursuit of my dreams. All right, Scorpio. You're not letting nothing stand in your way this week. Okay. And you're letting go of what does not align with what you're trying to do or what you're trying to accomplish. Okay. All right, so let's see. What is the weekly vibe for Scorpio? What is the weekly vibe for Scorpio? Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles keeps popping out. So you guys are going to be working hard towards gaining wealth, okay, or having like a very successful business. I'm seeing as well. You're gonna be working really hard this week, like really hard. Okay, you're trying to master something. Okay. All right. What is Scorpio's weekly vibe? Let's see. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. So you guys are all about having a fresh start, you know, clear thinking. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be focused on that breakthrough that's coming in for you. You know, you're going to be making significant progress. Okay? And this is going to result in a happy life. Like, you're trying to have like generational wealth, and that's where you're headed. Okay, Scorpio, you're headed towards wealth, happiness. You know, you're gonna have a generous heart this week, so you may be giving to others, some in your family or things like that. But you guys are focused on having a successful career, okay? And you are going to be victorious in this, Scorpio, okay? You're going to be achieving success. You're going to be working hard. You have that strong desire. You're going to be enjoying the joy of being successful. And for some of you guys, if you started a channel, you're going to have some followers, okay? Your following is going to increase this week. Okay, that's for somebody. Alright, so let's get a spirit message for Scorpio. Alright, what spirit message do you have for Scorpio? What spirit message do you have for Scorpio? Scorpio. We see that you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. Lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. I know, y'all, okay. That's what we have for Scorpio. That's what we have for Scorpio. Okay, so we're moving on to Pisces. 11:22, 11 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Alright. So let's see. What affirmation do you have for Pisces? 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 Mindfulness. I actively engage in mindfulness, anchoring myself in the present moment. Serenity. I think that's what they said. I'm sorry, y'all. I wholeheartedly embrace life's exquisite beauty, discovering profound joy in its simplest nuisance. With a grateful heart, I appreciate the abundance of blessings that enrich my existence. So you guys are going to be practicing mindfulness this week. Okay, Pisces? It's like these words are really small. I apologize, y'all, but yes. You're going to be actively engaging in mindfulness and anchoring yourself in the present, okay? You're going to be embracing everything in life. You know, you're going to be finding the beauty in everything. Yeah. Even the simple things are going to put a smile on your face this week. Okay, Pisces? And you are going to be so grateful that you're experiencing that. And you appreciate the abundance and blessings that is enriched in your existence. Okay, Pisces? I love that for you. Okay. Alright. So let's see. What is the vibe for Pisces this week? What is the wicked vibe for Pisces? Okay. What is the vibe for Pisces for this week? Let's see, Pisces. Alright. We have the Hierophant, the Fool, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So, Pisces with the Hierophant here, you guys are going to be having spiritual assistance this week. Okay? You're going to be very wise and you're going to have very good communicating skills this week. Okay? You're going to be following the rules, doing the things that you need to do for this week. Okay? You guys may be reading your Bible more, praying more, meditating more. Okay? Just being one with yourself and the resources that you hold within. Okay? Because I believe that we all embody God's essence, okay? He is within us, okay? So you guys are going to be going within to experience that piece of you more, okay, Pisces? That's just my view. Everybody have their own view. I understand it. I can agree to disagree peacefully, okay? Now, with the full, y'all, you guys are going to be following your heart this week, okay? You are going to be alert to the risk ahead, and you're going to accept what is happening instead of trying to control it, and you're going to see how you can benefit from things that are happening in your life this week, that may not be, what you planned, okay? So with the Page of Cups, that is a messenger, okay? So you guys may get some spiritual messages this week, okay? You may be even doing some spiritual reflecting this week, and you may get some answers when you're doing that reflecting, okay? So you guys are going to be very devoted and very expressive when it comes to how you feel, what's going on inside of you, your mindset, and you guys may be having dreams as well, okay? And you may be getting messages in your dreams this week. All right, Pisces. All right, so let's get a spirit messages for you. What spirit message do you have for Pisces for this week? What spirit message do you have for Pisces for this week? Slow down and take your time. There's no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs to you in life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. All right, Pisces. So this has been your reading, my lovely water signs. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out my girl, Lady Tarot. I'm sorry, Lady Tarot. Lady T. I'm so sorry. Tarot Vibez. Y'all, this headache is kicking my butt. Okay, and her other channel, Temper Moon. Check her out. She has something for everyone, y'all. If you don't know, I'm going to let you know life is what you make it. Continue to make it. And I will see you guys later. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you for the love and support. And keep your head up, y'all. Things are working out for you. You just have to believe, okay? I will see you guys later. And enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.